Hey y'all, I'm excited because I finally have a symbiotic relationship here. So I had these anemones in this strainer just so they wouldn't attach to the rock in case I wanted to move them around or whatnot because I've been doing a lot of work in this frag tank here. So I take the filter off for a minute, but the frag tank used to have a rack here, and now I took it out, added some crushed coral substrate and some Marco rock there, and I had that colander floating there like you'd see at some of the coral shops. Keep the anemones easy to grab and move. So there's three anemones in there, three bubble tip anemones, and I just got um, two lightning maroon clowns, but technically one of them's a lightning and the other one looks more like almost like a missing bar. Just has a little tip up at the top under the dorsal fin. Well, so I just got these two a little while ago. It looks like they're still trying to decide who's the king of the tank. They were together in the other tank though. There were three clownfish in a little tiny like section of the tank. Those sectioned off like um, for more like for invertebrate tanks you'd see. But three of these guys were in there with some microalgae. And then I brought them home and I got them in this calendar, and they were floating up here so they couldn't swim out for a while. They were floating on top. And then within minutes they were in the anemone. And they're still in the anemone, nice and happy. So I am fine. I am super happy. Um, Finally got this to happen for me, and I hope they stay there. So now I use that rock. I put that rock in there to keep the strainer sunk, and hopefully these nems will make their way out of this strainer and onto this rock structure, and the clowns will continue to host them the whole time. So excited about this. So I could go ahead and put this filter back on, even though it blocks the corner. It won't let me get the detail as good. But I'm super, super excited about these guys. What do you guys think? Filter or no filter? Filter. I am a happy camper. These fish look like happy clownfish too. Lightning maroons are my favorite. They've always been one of my favorite. So that is really funny because that big mama in there looks like a very similar pattern to one that I had in the past, and I ended up trading back to the pet store because she was getting picked on in my main tank. And I wonder if this is the exact same fish that I ended up buying back at a later date. I doubt it though, because that was like a year ago. But the chances are I'm gonna have to go back and compare pictures and compare markings. That would be so cool if it was the exact same fish that I sold back to them before. But I doubt it because that fish, it would have been a lonely single clownfish. I doubt they would have put it back with other clownfish. But maybe, I don't know how they handle something like that. It's a super cool pattern on that lightning. I'm a big fan of the lightning maroons. And now that they're hosting anemone for me, I'm super happy. So there's three anemone in there. You can see the three heads sticking out. And I still have two in my upstairs tank. One is in a very nice spot on a rock by itself, and I like it. The other one's kind of behind the rock work, and you can only see it sticking up the top. The tentacle is just kind of sticking up the top, but it's at a spot where I can't really get at it to get it. But I'm super happy. So hopefully these anemones will make their way out. In the meantime, I'll show you some of the frags. I got a bunch of zoanthids going here. A lot of them are still getting used to the move. I just basically just put all this coral in here and took them off the rack and put them on the bottom. I had this, they were on this egg crate. So basically right there, they were on that, but it was starting to fill up, and I don't know, I didn't really like the bare bottom. I wanted it to be more of a natural look so I can enjoy the look of the tank as well as use it as a frag tank. So I kind of have it like half frag tank, and then I'm going to put some rock work in here and make it kind of like half a real tank. Super cool. Radtastic, please try to keep it family friendly, buddy, alright? Don't make my moderators ban you, bro. Look at them clownfish. She's like, get out of my anemone. He's like, no, this is my house too. Alright guys, I might have an update with these videos coming out in a little bit. I'm about to hop in the pool. It's a nice hot day, and these clownfish aren't the only ones that want to get in the water. So, hope you all have a great week. Love you. Bye guys.